Dante has been doing some research, boys, some really good research.
Yeah.
And Vishnu came for a particular purpose. And we had a big discussion some weeks ago. They had a big discussion some weeks ago about, you know, India and the dynamics of India, the race relations
and
Gandhi's punk ass. And, you know, and so Vishnu was like pushing back on how we felt about certain things, about Gandhi, about India, about races. And I'm going to tell you, he had a list. He had a list that he read me a list. Dante read me a list of the most racist country in the fucking world. And it was fucking India.
Okay. India is the number one most racist.
One of the darkest countries.
And here is the thing, bro. India,
the most racist out of Europe.
Okay. Against who?
That's the thing. India, when you say a country.
Number one.
What are the top 10 countries? Please, can we read the top 10
India is also the most hated country in the world.
No, hold on. Well, you're racist. Now, listen.
But that's because
I hate
that's
your
the
country.
agenda you want.
Yeah, you're racist. Of course you're hated.
Bro, when you say India, it's like saying an entire continent of Africa and saying this continent is
It ain't going to be Africa.
That is the biggest generalization.
We just don't hate like that.
And when you say something like that, when someone said that, that itself shows the bias in their argument.
Where did you wait? Wait, Dante, where did you get the list from? Can we see the fucking list? Read the list.
He can
read it.
Okay.
No, that's for 2020. The next one. Wait.
Yeah, I got this one. This is a combination of two studies. One was asked if participants would be comfortable living with neighbors of a different race, and the second study it's combined with is a study that says if someone has ever witnessed or personally experienced racism.
Okay.
And then it says those combined. Number one is India. And then Lebanon, Bahrain, Egypt, Kuwait, Philippines, Palestine, South Africa, South Korea.
And
mainly Arabs and Indians.
But look at this way. But I also
Arabs and Indians are the worst.
But look at this way, bro. This is what I was telling you about before. India got its independence in 1947. Until then, since 11th century, bro, can you put that other one you put in? 11th century, we have university. That's a Nalanda University. How many million? Like it was destroyed in 1197. Millions of articles of our culture were destroyed, and since then we've been living in dark ages. And 1947 is when. So the people that you talk about, the people that you saw in Dunkin' Donuts, were rich during British time. They were the traitors. As soon as British left, they were able to take their money, move here, buy motels and hotels, and set up shop here.
Wait,
and you're looking at
because
them
of the 1964 Civil Rights Act that African Americans
and
gave you.
And you're looking at them and blaming an entire nation of a diverse people that speak 22 different languages.
That hate their skin color.
What are the incidents?
Can you put that back, bro?
That hate their skin color.
So look at that, bro. That was a university built in 1197, operating from 427.
What does that have to do?
But let me tell you.
Connect it, please.
I'm getting there.
Okay.
That is what happens when a culture is destroyed and pushed into dark ages. You start hating on yourself. You start hating. The racism is not just about black people. Indian caste system. We hate on each other.
Oh, no. Every race does.
But let me finish.
It has intra-racial fighting.
But when I hear that,
system is
but
in place
when I hear that,
per Hinduism, Hinduism created the caste system.
Well,
Hinduism created. It was the Brahmins, right?
Bro, I am the expert in that. Can I at least talk about that?
What were the different Brahmins?
Okay, can I tell you? Okay. In Bhagavad Gita, what he says is the society is built by 4 kinds of people.
Go.
And he says the people that are educators and knowledge-oriented people are like the head of the society. They decide how the society goes. The people that seek land are like the shoulders. They are the strength of the society. The people that do business are the arms of the society. And rest of them are the legs. And then he goes these are people defined by their attributes of their guna and gana. Guna means your internal traits, and gana means the things that affect you. And then that quote was taken by the other religions, which don't like us to be existing right now, and misinterpreted to make it look like. And he never said that caste is from the birth. But that stuff came up.
Okay.
Hold up, bro. Let me finish.
Yeah, but he's going. He's really going. You've been going.
But
for
I gotta
5
tell
minutes.
you what the fuck happened, right? Like it's a fucking. It's
Go ahead.
chill, bro. Like I know.
I understand.
When you come up and make a generalization like that, at least give me time
Okay,
to
I'm
Finish.
Dude, he got a T-shirt of that dude.
and then
on his
you know,
chest. Go ahead.
and then we got our opportunity to correct ourselves in 1947 when we started ruling ourselves. What did we do? And this is why I get pissed off when American people turn around and point fingers at us, because the hypocrisy of it is your system is still fucked up. And then when we got our independence, we found the lower caste person, Dr. Ambedkar, to write our constitution, to make sure those safeguards were made for the lower caste people. Right now in India, 90% of reservations are reserved for lower caste people. For 70 years. That's why you're seeing the upward mobilization of people. India just took over England. And he made sure there are parts in that, like if someone calls you the N-word, nothing happens in America. If someone calls you a lower caste person with your caste and says something, they will go to jail, and that's a non-bailable thing. They will stay in jail until they.
So when Indian people call
we are actually working.
niggas-
We are actually making an effort, bro. Black people don't live in India.
Yes,
But-
they do. Africans, because you guys
Not
are beating the
Africans.
shit out of
And
Africans.
they have
That's
a
your-
huge-
no,
Bro,
Nigerians are there,
and they have a
and you guys are
huge-
beating the shit out of African students.
That was one instant that
No,
happened
it
in
isn't.
Noida.
It is
Bro,
not.
Bro,
It's
that is what I'm
rampant.
saying. The
Okay, go ahead.
amplification.
Different than anybody else.
Well-
Not only that, what you're talking about, there are violence against Africans in India on a
fucking right.
wide scale.
Okay.
Of course,
Okay.
I'm not finished. Not just one incident. Overall, in the countryside, you still have honor burnings.
Wow.
Where they are burning,
What the
you
fuck?
still have honor
See,
burnings.
this is the bullshit that I.
It is
I
not
call out
bullshit.
because
Honor burning.
That is not true.
What is
In
honor
the
burning?
It's because if women get raped,
Oh wow, really?
if women get
Bro,
You
raped,
still splash acid in their
That's
faces.
bullshit, bro. Those
You
are the-
splash acid
Bro,
in their faces.
are you saying that
Not
doesn't
every
happen?
That
single
doesn't happen.
Indian, man.
What the fuck, bro? These are the things.
There's a
that,
documentary on
What?
it.
Like, bro,
Women in India with parts
Oh
of it. I'm
my
not saying
God, bro.
every.
It's a fucking billion people, and you take
No,
pick
no, no, I
pinpoint
didn't say all of
incidents and
them.
say you have honor. What the fuck, bro? You know that is the same shit Muslims talk when they attack
And
Hindu
if
culture.
you
right?
really
you know why? You know why Hindu culture is attacked like that, and that's why a lot of things he talks about. It doesn't make sense for every culture. For example, that's why I asked him to put up the Nalanda thing.
And we put it up.
No, hold up. The Nalanda is a university, and 80%, when white people came in, they did the exact thing he did. They called us, said, "You are this. We're going to destroy your culture. We're going to destroy everything that is you." And we still survived for thousands of years.
You're talking
Hold
to
on, let me
people
finish.
who have done that,
Let me
who have
finish,
had
bro.
that done
But can I
in the
finish?
context
But I'm
of
trying-
in America.
But I'm trying, and to
We're-
see you
we're-
guys.
we're-
The
you're-
same
you're-
you guys.
you're
that
But,
did it
but,
to
but,
you.
but here is the thing.
We
let me,
get
let me,
your
Let
history.
me finish, bro.
We
But here is the thing. You are trying to connect an American country which failed to do what it promised to you, to black people. And black people in America is a minority. What I'm trying to say is, when Gandhi, you hate on him, you shit on him. Gandhi made
Yeah, because he shit on black people as a lawyer in South Africa.
Okay,
And he was-
okay,
and he
okay.
was
and
called
then,
us animals.
And then,
He
bro,
was a shield for
can
Britain.
Can you,
Yeah.
okay, we Googled that and we debunked that.
And what did we debunk? That he was a shield.
Because he
was
wrote
a
one letter.
representative
He wrote a letter
for
when he
England.
was an English barrister, saying what he said, and then rest of his life he repented it and spoke for black people's liberation every chance he got. Not only that, he influenced Nelson
That
Mandela
is not
and Martin Luther
true.
King Jr.
That is
and-
not true.
He
and-
influenced
That is not
Martin Luther King
The thoughts-
because it didn't work. It
Bro,
kind
it
of did,
worked
but
though.
passive
Bro, that is the
passive
thing.
resistance was
First of
okay.
all,
But thank God we have Malcolm X to wake his ass
but
up.
here's the thing, bro.
First of all, it was
Bro.
only 100,000 British soldiers in India. So when he proposed nonviolence,
we were already
when
in
he
the-
proposed
we were already in the
nonviolence,
wars.
instead of kicking the British out in the first place,
Bro.
what he did was prolong the place of British rule over. You did not fight for your freedom. Britain left.
That is the thing.
Yo,
that is the
hold on.
thing. You
Hold on,
know
hold on.
half the truth,
We're gonna let
and
him
you think
go.
that is the complete truth.
Hold on.
I mean, that is
Hold on.
yeah.
Just let him go, and then we can.
Yeah. Oh, Sharad is gonna be pissed, bro. Bro, we gotta do it again.
Yeah. Yes. No, we're not done.
Yeah.
He has says to
I
leave.
know, but Sharad is like losing it.
Man, oh well. Shit. Sharad will be all right. You the one driving. Shit.
For the record, fight the good fight, Vishnu.
Thanks, bro.
Get some rest, my man.
but here,
All right. Peace. Yes.
bro, nothing against you.
Okay,
And
here we
let
go.
just-
Okay,
let
ready?
me make my point.
No,
and then we
I'm
go.
making
Yeah.
your point. I'm just trying to reset the
Oh,
editing
yeah,
wise. That's all.
Yeah.
All right. Go ahead. Now, what were you saying there, Vishnu?
What I'm saying is, as much as you hate on Gandhi, for us, Gandhi identified the problems in our society and made something to ensure that is changed. And that is why right now I'm proud of, you call me patriot, that's what white people do. They give you a term and name you to be that and try to restrict you. But what I meant to say is, because we know the issue, and India is a majority, we have the problem. Majority is Hindus. We know that. We are working on that. And when you see American people who are not doing anything
That's not true.
to turn around and
That
say,
is not true.
Well, I mean,
American
black
people.
people-
American people
black?
for
What are you
American, no,
talking about?
American people toward black
Are you
people.
talking about white?
Yeah,
Or
America as a culture, as a country, is not doing anything for the upliftment or to pay back for the damage they have done to the black people.
There are people who are fighting
They're
for
fighting, but
reparations.
they're still
so
fighting.
To say we're
The
not
fact-
doing anything
no,
is to
I'm
say
not saying
that
black
they're
people
going,
are.
we good,
As
right?
a nation, every time the thing comes up, like something comes up, there is some other narrative, and they will. The thing is, the reparations never happened, and you're still talking about the issues that you were promised when it happened. But why I am taking the Indian side is because we are doing something to fix our fucking problems, and Gandhi put the first seed in. As much as you want to hate on him, when the rest of the world is fighting with weapons and killing people, destroying infrastructure, he was the one who said, we can work this out civilly. And that's what he did. And that is the main reason he was killed too.
And let me ask you this. And him saying this could be worked out civilly.
Because they would have destroyed us, bro.
How many hundreds of thousands of Indians, Hindus, and how many hundreds of thousands of Muslims in Pakistan died because they just pulled out
They died
and left it the same way when America pulled
That
out of
was-
Afghanistan and left them to their own guys. You had people who were on one side of the border. You had people on the other
is
side. You had hordes of Hindus that were killing Muslims, and you had hordes of Muslims that were killing Hindus.
I agree. But the thing is, there is also a lot of intricate details that you're missing there. When India Pakistan partition happened, there was the Jinnah who created Pakistan was a total British agent. They did not want
And
India.
so was Gandhi.
So let me finish.
So was Gandhi.
Yeah, but
Gandhi was British. Gandhi studied in Britain.
How he did what he thought is right, and by him
that's
doing
not-
that. But
that's
let
not
me
what we're
finish.
not- that's
But let
not
me
what we're
finish. But let me
arguing.
finish.
I'm not arguing
But
that.
what he did helped our country. Like you saw the racist,
Why
right?
is India the most racist?
Well, I don't know why where that list is. I can't answer. But
you're
here is the
giving
thing.
us the history of India.
Why I don't?
I'm not talking about your
But-
resilience.
but,
I'm
bro,
sure.
But how can
why
you
are
take, here is the
Indians
thing.
so
Okay,
racist?
Delhi is different from South
What does
India.
that university
Bro,
have
you
to do with
Has
Indians
nothing to do-
calling
guys
us
let me
kala,
talk, I can
kala,
answer.
kala?
If I can,
What is
okay,
their
you know
reason?
what kala means? You know what kala
It
means?
means black.
Black. And that's
And
what we call black
they
people.
say- no.
You know,
Are you
the
saying
derogatory-
that college- are you saying that college is not a derogatory term?
It's derogatory.
That's another word. Kala is not the derogatory word.
It
There
is
is
a
another
derogatory
word they
word.
use it that is derogatory.
Which?
That is I'll tell it
Kalalu?
here. Kallu, which makes it a derogatory.
Kalu?
Kallu. That
Kalu,
is-
but
yeah.
kala.
Kala is
it's like
literally means,
if
and
you say
to tell you
Jew
the truth, I
in the
would-
wrong way.
Yeah,
because you can say I'm a Jew.
And here's the thing, though.
No, they can say, listen, I'm a Jew. That's like I'm Jewish. But if you go then it's like derogatory.
Yeah, bro. I am not proud of those people.
And-
I'm not proud of Dinesh D'Souza's. I'm not proud of Bobby Zindal's. I'm not proud of Nikki
No, I'm
Haley's.
not talking about-
because these are the people
But
that
the
came
culture,
here
it's not
handed
just
to white people.
There's
and
culture.
because of those
I'm talking about cab
I am-
drivers.
I am not-
I'm talking
I'm-
about
I'm
regular
not-
cab drivers that
but
don't pick
how
up
many
black
of
people
them-
and drive
bro.
past them in the rain.
Yeah, how many
that kind of shit.
How many of them are Indians? How many of them are? But the thing is, also I'm telling you,
Pakistan, all that
yeah,
same area.
But the cultures are different, bro. There are Hindus, there
No,
are
no,
Muslims.
no, no, no.
That's
That
not what
doesn't
we're saying.
change
We're
the
saying-
hatred of black folks.
But
Listen,
as a
there are
nation to
Muslims
say-
that are
I
from
agree with
Arab
you.
countries and
But-
Indian countries that
but-
don't want to pray next to
but
Africans.
how many- okay.
Explain that
Okay,
to me.
okay, I'm getting. I'll tell you,
Explain
I'll
the
tell you,
hatred
I'll tell
of
you,
black
I'll tell you,
people.
I'll
That's
tell
all
you,
I want
I'll
to
tell you.
know.
I'm getting there.
I
If
know
you let
your
me
his.
talk.
The history's
I'll tell
great.
you,
And don't
I'm
show me
telling
that
you.
university again.
Don't
I
you
don't
show
wanna-
me
Because I'm
DeVry
telling you-
University. Don't
No,
you
no,
show
no.
me DeVry.
Bro, you read about Nalanda
I don't wanna
University.
see DeVry.
gotta
Bro,
take
read
that
about Nalanda University. This was a university that has 80 million scripts were destroyed.
Listen,
Written
listen,
articles
by
were
who?
You tell us
destroyed.
that
Who destroyed
again.
them?
Khilji is a Muslim emperor.
Okay,
Muslim
what does
guy
that have
who
to
died.
do
Okay, okay.
with cab drivers
I'm
driving
getting there.
past
I'm
black
getting- I'm
people
getting
in
there,
New
bro.
York
I'm
City
getting there,
at
bro.
night?
I'm getting there, bro. Okay, can I finish? Can I?
I'm waiting for you to
Because
connect it.
you guys keep yelling at me. Now let me talk.
We're yelling with you.
Okay, I'm telling you, 1947 is after 1947, the people that migrated to England are the people that you're seeing right now. Like for example,
Okay, the people that we see now.
Yeah.
That own
So
the
a
Dunkin'
guy
Donuts.
that-
That own
yeah,
the,
So
that is what I'm
okay.
trying to say. You were looking at because, for example, my parents moved here in 90s. They're much more open-minded because India as a society has been moving forward. I agree with you. We were in our dark ages. We were before.
So
we-
young
before
Indians
this happened-
don't have that same
Young
mentality.
Indians
much,
don't have-
much different. Much. I can't.
Well, I mean,
can't speak
even
for
white
everyone.
people are a little different.
Yeah,
but
I mean,
but it's
but
still- you're
majority,
talking about-
but
majority
if
of the-
pushed to the
ma-
limit, they
ma-
gonna go, you fucking da-da-da. Yeah.
Bro,
you
I
cala
can't,
lo,
speak,
lo,
I
lo,
can't
lo.
speak for everyone, but at the same
Of
time,
course you
I'm
can.
telling
Trying
you,
to speak for
I'm telling
everyone.
you,
That's
but
the
to
point.
say as a culture, it hurts me because he's saying, okay, the culture doesn't teach us that. But our culture was destroyed, and we were.
Whoa. So
Because if
the
you read
culture
our scriptures-
wait
He's
a
saying
minute.
Hindu.
The
does-
culture
Hindu does
before
not
Yeah.
never
teach that.
taught that.
Yeah.
So when the hold on.
Yeah.
So when the scriptures were burned up,
Yeah.
you just started hating
hating
people.
niggas.
well, I mean, because we
They're
were
like
under-
black people. We need the
okay,
scripture.
Okay, bro, we were under attack since
Wait,
then.
wait.
Now
we
you
were-
got an excuse. for
No,
that.
So-
not a-
so you needed a
Bro,
script
we
to
were-
love us.
Okay,
Yeah.
bro.
You didn't know the script. They're
Bro,
like,
you
okay.
didn't know you're supposed to love other
If
people.
you don't
and-
want to talk, if you don't want to let me talk, and
You're
if you
not
don't
gonna
wanna look at
monopolize
history,
the conversation.
I
Okay,
can't
let it go. Let
make
it
a
go.
point.
Let it go. Go ahead.
Since 1100s, we were under occupation since 1100s. Our education systems were destroyed.
Yes.
Our people are dumb. We were literally made to be dumb.
Okay.
And 1947 is our first opportunity to rule ourselves.
Okay.
Self-rule as a country.
Okay.
And we have been making progress. The people that you talk about, that you're seeing, like for example, my friend's parents are racist as fuck. Because
They're Indian.
yeah. Racist as
racist
fuck in
towards
terms
whom?
of,
How old are they? How old are they?
Let me finish. So, for example, they go for the narratives. For example, if a black person goes into a store and kills someone, and the article comes up in Telugu, this is a student who came here to work for a job, and like for example, recently it happened. This guy was on the phone with his mom. This black guy came and asked for his phone. He was like, I'm on the phone. He took the phone and he shot him. And the narrative is, black people are killing Indian people.
Right,
So
of
if I
course.
were to believe that, I would hate black people.
Right.
Right? And this is what's happening. This is exactly what he is doing. You are
not what
taking
I'm
a
doing.
sample. Because, if you take entire America, there is going to be at least one incident every month where a black person would shoot an Indian person. And the newspapers for India are like, oh my God, black people are killing us over there.
But they're
They hate
probably
us.
focusing-
And then what they say
Well,
is,
what about the whites? They don't focus on the whites that are
exactly,
doing it
you're
to Indian
focusing
people
on, you're
because
doing
they want to be
exactly-
white so
See,
badly.
Now you're defending yourself, right?
No,
Exactly.
I'm not
defending myself.
defending it. I'm
It's
telling you
nothing
what
to
is.
defend.
You take a sample
There's
and
nothing
try
to
to say
I'm
that
telling you what
doesn't
is.
understand that.
Lots of
Nobody
Indian
doesn't
Is that the
understand
black
that.
culture?
Indian
to
people
go and-
want to be white so badly.
Bro, when you generalize like
no,
that,
you
but
generalize-
you're generalizing that Indians are not like that.
I'm saying we are progressing, we are learning
I'm not
from our
saying
mistakes.
every.
Nobody's saying
There's
that's not
not-
true.
there's every
and
group
so
of
to
people.
say
Listen,
like India is a racist country.
Listen,
that's-
it
that-
is.
It is a racist
that
country.
takes
It
down
is.
the hard work that we're doing as people.
you're not working hard enough then.
Bro, in that case, like if I could take, the narratives got to change because that's what white people do.
But
That is
guess-
how.
but guess what?
Before that,
Guess what the guess what the-
before that university was burned down, who is the
Guess
biggest?
who the narrative is on black people
In
when
fact,
I go
you know
around
what?
the world.
In fact, you know
they
what?
are stereotyping
You know-
black people when we travel around the
Bro,
world.
you know what?
And they don't even have black people sometimes,
you were
and they know how to
stereotyping
call
me
us
too.
niggas.
You're doing the same thing
We're-
to me.
No, I'm not.
No,
I
we're
don't.
not.
Black
You're
people, we
stereotyping. You're saying you're
we
culture-
accept
he
the
knows
Indian
nothing
people
about my
quicker than
Hindu
you
culture.
accept us.
He never read
We-
anything, and he's like, your
listen,
entire culture.
Vishnu,
I never.
we-
What did
listen.
I never do?
You
Wait,
never
wait.
read my culture, but you're saying your entire culture. is
I've
that-
grown up with your
Nobody
culture
said-
Bro,
my
that
whole
doesn't-
life.
Bro, that doesn't. Well,
I mean,
because
you were
India is
from
a-
India,
bro,
but I've grown up with Indians
if you-
my whole life.
Which Indian did you grow up with?
Wait, Hindus.
Oh, no, Hindus. Which state?
It depends. Punjab.
Punjab,
Pakistani.
lot of
Wait,
states.
Punjab, Hindus,
Pakistan, Muslims.
But
It's
all of
different
them.
kinds of people
Different
to take
kinds,
them all
but-
and group them as
No, no.
racist is not
But
right.
Pakistani cab drivers treat
Oh,
black
yeah, they're
people like
Muslims.
shit.
They're a different
Hindu
country.
cab drivers treat black people like
Okay,
shit.
and
Punjabi, Gujarati, all of them
and
do.
we had this discussion last time. Remember
but
that?
not every cab driver does that.
Yeah,
I'm
and-
saying there is a culture
Because
of
the-
Indian people
That's what I
shitting on black people. A culture.
Because the
Even-
narrative
there's-
is being like that is
the
what
narrative, but you make your own choices, though.
No,
But you make your own choices, though.
I will tell you.
Fuck your culture. How about treat the person
How can you
with
say
respect?
that when you don't know my
no,
culture?
I'm saying fuck the culture, the negative
No.
part of it. Listen,
yeah.
fuck the burning of the scriptures. How about as an individual,
Like,
if I'm a cab
Why
driver,
would you treat somebody the way you don't want to be
Exactly.
treated?
Okay.
On a base
Okay,
level.
and
Gandhi
you think
said
that
if
there's
you,
nothing.
you
Gandhi
believe
said if you want to see change, you got to be the change.
Yeah, and we are
That's
doing
what
that.
Gandhi-
That is why we wrote we
And the
changed our
question
constitution.
is just-
We're making progress.
And-
And here's the thing, bro. The narratives that are being sent between us. You know that before that university was burned down, India and Africa were
If
the
you
biggest.
bring
Bro,
that
hold up, bro.
fucking university
hold up,
up
hold
again-
up, bro. Can I at least finish my point, bro?
You've been finishing your
Because you
point.
don't let me make a point.
me.
All you
Put
do
it
is-
up again.
Bro, keep showing that until he reads it because he's not getting it. Before that was burned down, the biggest trading partners are India and Africa. The world's biggest GDP is India and Pakistan and Africa. And you know what?
For who?
South Indians.
For who?
Hold up, bro. South Indians, we actually believe we came from Africa, and there was an island
Of
called.
course you all
and,
came
and
from
let me
Africa.
finish.
Everybody
let me finish.
came from
Let me
Everybody
finish. Let me
came.
finish, bro. There was an island.
Some of you
called-
get darker
bro.
than Africans.
Yeah,
Go
and
ahead.
exactly. And there was an island called Kumari, which was where that was in between
There's an island now that is isolated off of India that's all black people.
Yeah.
You know that island that you can't go to and they'll
yes.
fucking throw spears at you.
Yeah, Andaman Nicobar.
That's what it's
Yeah.
called, what?
Andaman Nicobar
And they're
Island.
all black.
Yeah, nobody fucks with them. Indian government. And you know who gets spears thrown at them?
Who?
Christian missionaries who try to go there.
try to
and-
go over there and fuck it all up.
Yeah,
Right.
And when you buy into these narratives, bro, like Indian people, we believe we are black people. We know.
Do you?
That is
Yeah.
not true.
Well, read, okay,
You
bro. Look
are
at Google.
bugging.
Google,
You are-
bro.
you're
How
bullshit.
can you?
You're
Okay,
bugging.
here
You're
is the thing,
bugging
bro.
now.
When you don't
You're
know
bugging.
something, when you
You're
don't know
bugging.
something, you should stay. Like you could.
Wait,
you should,
who
you should
believes
Google
they're
it.
black people?
Because we
When?
came from Africa. That is
Of course.
That is the.
In what
we know that.
scripture? What scripture are they saying?
It actually
they
says
burned
that,
it.
Yeah, no, but
At where? At
but,
what university?
bro, here's the thing, bro. You can't let me make a point. It doesn't matter anymore because there's no argument.
No.
Because you can scream all you want, but the
I'm
thing
not
is that
screaming.
But-
Vishnu, you are speaking more than anybody else. You have had the floor.
Bro,
more,
you- no,
wait,
not really.
wait
You
up.
allowed- Hold
on.
You have spoken
Yeah,
more.
but you never let me
You
make a
have-
point.
that is
Every
not-
time I come to
How
a
have you
point,
not let
bro,
me-
You
he's
keep
like
going
a
back
heckler.
to the 11th
he's
century.
Like, because he's
I
like a
would like to
heckler
come
who would
to-
heckle
I
I
you
have talked
right at
less
the punchline.
in this than anybody else.
I don't know about that, bro.
Listen.
Every time the
Listen.
punchline comes, he would heckle it.
Listen.
He's like the heckler who would like interrupt the punchline, and you'd be like, "What the fuck?" This is the whole
Show me
reason
that
I set
university
you up,
again. Show
and
me
he's
the
like,
university.
right before
Yo, show the university again.
University again. There it is.
So that university, bro,
burnt it, I know.
Can you read that for me?
Yo,
Can you
is that
just read
university? Is that still functional?
No, it's destroyed.
Oh, I was like, damn, that shit
No,
was
just
crazy.
read like the first, we're a democratic country.
There's nothing
and
you
let
should
me
not
finish.
be appreciative.
Let me
We're a
finish.
secular
Let me
country,
let me
yeah.
just
You should
finish.
be proud of
Let me
shit.
finish it, bro. And we're working toward, the caste thing is again the reason I'm saying we have a hope is because our culture, our ancestral books did not teach us that. They did not teach us to hate someone because they pray to a different god. We have experienced it from other people, but they did not teach us to hate another person. And that's what I'm saying. As India, the ideals of India, let me just finish, bro. The ideals of India.
You need to shut up.
Look, bro, let me just,
finish.
the ideals of India are where we want, the people are, like as I said earlier, The people that came in 60s, they were in that mentality. Those are the people that owned businesses. Those are the people that you
the
encounter.
next generation.
And then now
No
you see
racism.
people that come in IT and people that come in other, because
they
we
love
got
black
an
people.
opportunity to educate
next-
about ourselves, be
Now
proud
that
about
they know
ourselves.
better,
But once we figured out,
Now
once
they
we
better.
were able to come out of that trap
Now it's all
of
gone.
Why- listen,
racism
you
over.
keep mumbling, you keep
listen,
mumbling, but
racism-
everything you
racism
said
over.
made no
Listen,
sense.
I said-
racism over.
The new
The next
generation of
generation-
white
can't
kids
compare-
are still just as racist.
Yeah, because,
and y'all
bro,
ain't changed neither.
Because well, here's the difference.
I mean,
bro.
there's some that
Here's-
have,
okay,
but
okay,
nah.
as a nation,
The hatred
I
of
know,
black
I know,
people's
but
in every
here's the-
generation,
here's why
sir.
the comparison
We're gonna
is
be
different.
dead by the time that shit's
Here's
over.
the comparison is different because in America is a
'Cause they got the new books
predominantly, bro. Let me finish, bro. America is a predominantly white people's
found the
country.
scripture.
White
They
people
found
are
the
white
scripture
people
and
run
they
this
said,
place.
"Don't hate niggas."
But the
Go ahead.
people in India that are running it right now are the people that were oppressed. So we know what we went through. We are working through it.
Okay.
We have hope. That's why when he
We're
keeps
working
saying
through it
Black
here.
people have had more hope than anybody.
I know, but you are a minority in this country. And
what does that matter?
What does that
It
mean?
does matter because when you don't have as many allies, it's hard. It's an upward battle.
Yeah, but,
Okay, so
yeah, and you
because they
aren't
have-
our allies.
We are. That's what I'm saying. The culture
are not
is
our
now,
allies.
now, since
I
1927,
am,
yes,
I am,
that's right.
and I
It's
am
all
telling
different
you,
things.
you will see the difference among the people. Like I see difference. I see my friends' parents who moved here in 60s, racist as fuck, don't understand a lot of shit.
Okay,
and I see my parents
what were
who
they-
are like, bro, go out, meet other people, find out, learn
They
about
go-
them.
they-
That's
now
what
they go
I'm
and
taught.
find
And
black
that's what I see.
Treat
people,
them good.
It's not
because
about
it's
black people or
1940
white
after
people. No,
1947.
it's about being able to reach out to someone who is not like you.
Nobody reaches.
Bro,
Don't.
well,
For you
we
to
are
say
working-
that.
bro,
For you
we
to
are-
say that to two black
we are-
men is so
Bro,
insulting.
you keep
I'm
talking.
DMC
But-
in the
but
place
I
to
say
be,
you- but-
and I'm
but-
not gonna let
bro,
you
here's-
fool
here's
me.
one thing,
All
bro.
we do.
I don't know how much of him is black or white because when he like generalizes stuff like that, I'm like, bro, the white man in you is coming out.
You're bugging the fuck out.
You're bugging out.
You're bugging
Because-
the fuck.
How is the-
Let me before you
Because
say
when you
something like
generalize,
that.
the entire
let
culture
me
is
explain
racist.
something to you. You
But
have,
that-
you
hold on,
have-
hold on.
you have sucked the cocks of white colonialism.
Now he got
your
double
whole
clawed. Now he's
history.
double clawed.
So
Yeah.
now, when you say some dumb shit like that, you didn't even get your independence.
Because-
British walked out and left you,
We-
and then
bro,
you let, and then you
we
let,
showed them.
you let
you know,
Britain,
okay.
you
Can I
let
tell you?
Britain
Okay,
draw the
okay.
boundary.
And let me answer
and
him.
And then you both,
I got him mad.
Pakistanis
I
and
got him
Indians,
mad. I got
Hindus,
him mad.
killed each other.
You
I got him
double
mad.
claw- he's
Okay,
double clawed.
murdered each other.
You want to know
Wait
why?
a minute.
You let a white
You know
man
why?
Wait a minute.
cut your
Dante
fucking-
why?
double
You know
clawed.
why we were able
You
to?
made Dante double claw. That pissed him off.
You sat and Gandhi.
Now he's-
sucked the
now-
cocks of-
now he's an
of
orchestra
British
leader.
Columbia and let them abuse the people. And they said
No.
and told them.
You know why
when
Gandhi was
there was a
successful?
billion Indians that could have kicked the asses of Britain and threw them out.
Because-
and your not his nonviolence let it take thousands of years to overthrow
it took
Britain
us-
when
bro,
when a billion
we
motherfuckers could have threw
started-
100,000
bro,
motherfuckers
bro.
out in a weekend.
Hey,
Well,
check
that's
this
why
out.
You don't know the history.
Now
bro.
you made him-
make
now you
generalizations
make- wait,
about
wait,
things
listen.
that you
That's not
don't
a
know.
general-
Now you made him double claw. Then you make him lead an orchestra with his fucking his conductor's
And,
pen.
and, when I said the
Yo,
white
yo.
man is
My
coming out,
whiteness,
he's
you,
like,
you suck the cock of the colonialism more than
See?
anybody else.
Bro,
You do suck colonial
you
dick.
love
Bro.
your oppressor.
You do.
You
Bro,
love your
we
oppressor.
showed-
You guys-
love white people
Can I
better
make a
than
point?
you love Indian
He
people.
got double.
Fuck
Can I answer
outta
it?
here.
Can I answer him?
Go and answer.
Why do you think Gandhi was
Question my
successful?
whiteness. Are you out your fucking mind? I'm the fucking descendants of slaves. Don't you ever forget that. And the fact
No, I'm
that
not.
Indians sucked the cock of
They
Britain
sucked the
for
cock
their
of
whole
Britain.
life,
Yeah.
you must be out your motherfucking
Okay,
mind.
can I answer that?